welcome back to Parking Lot Chats with Corn.
And Bo.
So, this is now a monthly thing, I guess.
Yeah, whenever we can be like, hey, are you free? Are you free? Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So, we're back today.
We're doing our best here.
We
surviving and thriving? No. Surviving.
We're surviving. I don't know about thriving. We're working on that one. Yeah. We're surviving.
We are surviving.
Barely.
Somehow.
Yeah. On 4 hours of sleep, if that.
Yeah. Now, someone asked me the other day, like, about the work at nights thing, and I'm like, because I just recently switched from days to nights, and I was like, I'm getting used to having, like, my days back, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
nice.
Where I can, like, get stuff done, where, like, before, if I wanted to get my toes done, I had to go on a day off, where now, like, I needed my toes done, like, last week, and I was like, oh, shit, like, I work all week, but I can go any day.
Right.
You know, so that has been kind of nice, but by the time I get out of there, it's out of there, home, showered, and, like, chill for a minute, it's fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. Like, and I'm still awake. Like, I'm not even, like, you know, I may be in bed, but, I'm still, like, mindlessly scrolling or just, like, watching TV or something, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and then I'm still getting up. Like, you're the same thing. You're working the nights too, so you've got a farther drive, and you're still getting up with Ferris, and I still have to get Carson up into school.
Yeah, that's what I was talking to one of my cousins recently. Didn't realize that I had gone back to work, and I was like, yeah, well, I'm working. And they're like, well, are you still homeschooling? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, so how are you doing that? I said, well, I homeschool during the day, and then I go to work at night.
Right.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. But yeah, it's the same thing. Like, my restaurant closes a little earlier, I think, than, like, most. So I'm typically, like, out of there at a decent time, but then I do work far.
Right.
So by the time I'm home, it's, like, somewhere between 11 and midnight, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, I'm wide awake. And then I'm hungry because, I mean, unless I'm eating, like, dead fried pickles, you know what I mean? Like, I'll eat, like, before I leave, but I have to leave in the afternoon to get down there.
Right.
So I'll do, like, breakfast, and then I've been trying to make, like, bigger lunches, so I'm not eating a bunch of food in the middle of the night, but, like, you know, you can't just, like, eat in the middle of a dinner shift.
I know. We do try to order, like, an hour before we close. Like, the employees will put food in.
And that's what a lot of people at my restaurant do, too, but, like, I still have a drive home, so, like, I either gotta, like, take it with me and it's cold, or, like, I'm, like, eating when I could be doing my side work and getting the fuck out of here.
I know, that's what we all, like, scarf down food so that we, and then just, like, lock in and get all the side work done, because we're just starving, though.
Right.
But, and we serve food, you know, I don't know why, like, I guess because we, like, serve food all day long, you know?
Yeah, like, I don't even, like, I'm not even thinking about it by the end of the night, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what, we have a manager that goes around an hour before, and he's like, if you want to put in food, do it now, you know, and he always warns everybody, and I'm always like, I don't want to put in food.
Yeah. I usually do. And I like eating at work because I feel like when I pay for it, it's like money that I never had.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just
like, I'm not, like, I'm not going out and spending money on food.
Honestly, I'm kind of getting like that with, like, cash, because things are different from the last time that I served. It used to all be cash. So, like, I had to keep track of everything and, like, put it in the bank or use it. I mean, honestly, back then I think I used to get money orders, right? I didn't even fuck with the bank. But now there's, like, a tip card, and I have a tip card, and most of my tips are on this card because they're from credit cards. So, like, when I get cash, I, like, throw it in a box in my house, and then I, like, forget about it.
I forgot they do that.
Yeah. So I'm, like, using this tip card as, like, my tips. But then, like, I'm throwing the cash in the box, and then I'm like...
Can you move the money from your tip card to your bank account?
Yep, you can transfer it. And, like, I haven't been, though, because it's a Visa, so I just use it. But it doesn't have a chip, so, like, that's kind of annoying. So, like, I can't use it at, like, the gas station unless I go inside, and I'm not fucking going inside. Or, like, on those square things, like the Clover Square things.
Yeah.
Doesn't take that. It takes a chip or, like, a tap.
Yeah.
So, like, I went somewhere, when I went to that Bluey thing. Did I talk about the Bluey thing? How I was going to go to the Bluey? There's a Bluey pop-up in the Aventura Mall in Miami. Anyway.
I feel like we did talk about it, but I don't know if we talked about you going or... Yeah.
Had I already
went? Or did I talk to you on the phone about it?
Yeah, I don't even remember.
I don't remember if it was on camera.
Yeah,
but I remember you went. And
I did go
up with.
I met up with a friend of mine for lunch afterwards. Yeah. Lunch turned into dinner. It's Miami,
like we talked about it, but I don't remember if it was on camera.
So I went. So there's a Bluey experience. I don't know how long it's going to be going on. If you're in South Florida or you're going to be coming down here, I think there's also one in Boston. but there is one in Aventura. It's in the Aventura Mall. It's like North Miami. And it's really cool. The price depends on the day, so I can't even tell you. I think it will be like 30 something to 40 something dollars per person, depending on the time. But it's really cool. It's a camp pop up. And you go in through like a secret door. They have you like do like a little like say a little magic word or whatever, and then like cute. A shelf opens up and you walk through into Bluey's backyard, and it's really cool. It's set up to look like Bluey's backyard, and Bluey comes, and there's a dance party, and then there's like the adults that work there, camp counselors, and they run like some games from the show and like regular kid games. They do like red light, green light, and like Keepy Uppy is like a game from the show where they just with the balloon shit, yeah. And then like they did like an obstacle course and like Simon Says and just like your regular little kid games.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah, it was really fun. We had a great time. It's probably geared more towards younger kids, but he loves Bluey so much that like he was fine with it. You know what I mean? But it was, I'd probably say like 3 to 6 is probably more of the age range, and he's like 7, but he still had a great time.
Right.
But I don't know that like a 7-year-old that's like involved in more older kid things would, you know what I mean? I think it was for babies.
Right.
But like he loved it, and it was really cool. And I was trying to use that card, and because it was a square, they handed me, and they're like, you can put your credit card number in if you want to, because it can't tap, and it doesn't have a chip. And then I was at the zoo. The Brevard Zoo is like Melbourne. That's a really nice zoo. And I was trying to buy, like, they didn't used to have picture packages, and now they do. And they make you, like, there's a couple of different pictures throughout. Like, there's a picture at the train station. They do, like, a looking up picture. And they did, like, they're, like, there's a photographer when you feed the giraffes now.
Oh, that's cute.
And then there's a photographer when you walk in, and they put you with like crazy, like fun, like green screen backgrounds.
Right.
And like they had a pretty decent package that I could pay for, and I would get like a couple of print pictures, but then like every picture that we took throughout the day would come like digitally. Right. And so I was with family. So I was like, well, I'll pay for the package, and then that way like my family could have like some of the regular pictures, and I could have all the digitals.
Right.
And they also had the square thing, and I forgot that I could put my number in. I was like, can I use this? And the one girl was like, no. And then my cousin said that she heard the other girl telling her that she could put the card number in, but I guess she didn't want to.
That's
so yeah. And like they also didn't take cash. Like some things were cashless at the zoo, but some things weren't, which is weird. So then I ended up, whatever, I had another one, but I had my actual bank account card that I can transfer to. But I normally don't, because I typically can use that one.
Right. Do you know what's crazy working in the restaurants? And like, I don't know if I've said this on camera before. But you were just talking about cards with tap and whatever, is that Apple credit cards, you cannot tap.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I have like a handheld thing that you can put your watch on, but I guess it's not
Correct.
An Apple credit card. It's just like whatever they have in their Apple Pay.
You can tap your fucking Apple Watch and pay with your Apple Watch, but you cannot tap your Apple credit card and pay with it. And they have no numbers on them.
But the Apple credit card is in your watch if it's in your wallet?
Correct. You can do that.
So you can do it.
But if you have the physical card, it does not tap.
Did Apple do that on purpose so that you have to use your Apple and your phone and your watch?
I don't know, but it's not fucking
stupid.
There's
no card? There's no number on it?
And there's no number on it.
So how do you use it at all? Is there like a scan?
There's a chip.
Oh, there is a chip.
There's a chip and there's a swipe. But like our computers at work, their card readers fucking suck. Like, and so a lot of like they don't really take the chip. Like some of them, like you just have to like fuck with it, you know, to take the chip.
Sometimes I have to like hold it in.
Yeah, and there are a lot of times where we have to type in the fucking card numbers because the reader's not reading them, and Apple cards there's no numbers on them.
That is frustrating. What do? Take it back and be like, can you please just tap your watch on my tablet?
Right? I don't know. Thankfully, I've never like gotten to where like you can't. You know what I mean? They've all worked. Like I've gotten the chip to work.
Yeah,
but
that would
it's
be
just,
crazy.
Yeah, I just find it so funny that you can literally tap your Apple Watch, and pay with it, but you can't tap an Apple credit card.
I wonder if that is by design. Are they like, nope, we're making sure you wear this fucking watch, bitch.
Right.
You better have that phone on you.
Use your fucking Apple Pay, not your actual physical card.
So with this instant card, I wasn't able to load it into like fast food apps like Chick-fil-A and Dunkin' Donuts, but if I put it in my Apple Pay, I can pay for Chick-fil-A through the app using my Apple Pay and use the card that way. Yeah.
So
Right.
weird.
I can't load the card into Chick-fil-A itself, but I can have it in my Apple Pay and then in Chick-fil-A pay with Apple
wait,
Pay.
so if you have that card in your Apple Pay, then you can tap your watch.
Now I just did it today to deal with Chick-fil-A. So yeah, that's my new plan for the Square going forward.
Yeah.
Because that's what I kept getting. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't load funds. I just wanted to use it to load funds on like my Dunkin' card the other day.
Right.
And it wouldn't accept it. And then I tried on Chick-fil-A and it wouldn't accept it. And I was like, it's got to be this card. So I went through and added it to Apple Pay, and then sure enough, I could buy Chick-fil-A and use Apple Pay, and then in the Apple Pay, choose that card as an option. So dumb. Can I just use cash?
Right.
Can I just pay cash? But nobody will take my cash either, which is why it's all in a box I forget about.
Right. So annoying.
And using it for like groceries because...
Right, but even then, you can't go to self-checkout half the time if you're using
Right.
cash.
Well, so at Walmart, I like some of the Walmarts. The Walmart that I go to, you can, but Eric thought the same thing because he was like, oh, I'm gonna go to the grocery shopping, this and that. And I was like, oh, take some cash. And he was like, well, then I can't go to self-checkout. And I was like, no, you can. You just have to make sure because some of them will say card only, but some of them, but like at Aldi, I don't think that I can go to self-checkout. They took the self-checkout away from the Aldi closest to me though because their loss prevention numbers were not looking good.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was that bad. So that's annoying. So now you have to go through the line so you can pay cash to them, but then I feel bad because Aldi's so fast that I feel bad like slowing down
the line
with my cash. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm there, I'm like with a bunch of ones like watching them scan and like trying to get it like to the dollar so I can just
yeah,
you know what I mean? And then I'm just being a crazy person in the fucking Aldi. But like that's part of their thing is like they're quick. I don't want to be the one holding people up, but like I do want to use this cash.
But I want to use cash,
Yeah. Because half of these people won't fucking take it.
Right.
Which is wild. I feel like we should all be using it so we don't lose it. Like, I want the option to use it.
Right.
Fucking zoo won't take it. They let me use it to like buy giraffe food and that was it.
So random.
Right. They wouldn't let me use it for pictures. They wouldn't let me use it.
Yeah, I get that though because they don't want to keep the cash drawers. They don't want to change.
Right.
Yeah.
But I wanted to use it.
Right.
But yeah, so the zoo was cool. Bluey's cool. The Bluey thing is really cool, and I don't know how long it's going on. I want to say the last I checked, there was like dates through May. So like if you're in South Florida, you should, and you have Bluey fans, you should check that out. It can be pricey if you have a lot of kids, but if you don't and you can afford it, it is worth it. But like I know that like it is kind of pricey. So like I was telling someone else about it that had like 3 kids, and like honestly, it's probably not worth it at that point because now you're looking at a couple $100.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like get in, depending on when you go.
Right.
But it was really cool. If you have like a kid that's really into Bluey, it's worth it because you have to pay for the adults too. Everybody has to have a ticket.
Right.
So it's one of those, which I get. Right, I get it. It's a pop-up thing, whatever. But it is cool. But it is in North Miami, so you got to deal with the traffic to get down there. I'm always like, traffic's crazy. It's Miami traffic. It's not. And then I go to Miami and I'm like, oh, fuck.
I hate Miami traffic.
Yeah, it sucks.
All right. Well, didn't really intend to start talking about it.
Nothing. So that's what we do. That's what we do here. Right, that's the point. We're unscripted. We're just talking about whatever the fuck we're talking about. And like, I don't know. I think that we've also been so busy that it's hard to keep up with like celebrity news and Disney. I looked up some Disney stuff. I have some things going on. There's a new pass holder magnet coming out.
Okay.
Next week. It's gonna be Toy Story.
Oh yeah.
I watched Zootopia 2. I know I'm real late to the game because it came out a while ago and it's been on Disney Plus for a while. But that shit was so good.
It
like,
is good.
Yeah, and like I knew it would be because Zootopia was good, but like sequels aren't always good. So I was excited about that. I didn't watch this live action Moana. I don't know if it's out yet, but I saw some things about it on the internet. But it's like the same story with the same actors. So I'm not sure what the point
I felt like it
was.
was too soon to do.
Yeah, right. It just feels and like what's the point?
Right.
The girl that voices Moana is Moana. The Rock is Maui.
Right.
This is literally the same exact movie with humans. You know what I mean? Like The Little Mermaid was 40 years later and you changed it up a bit. Like, okay, this is the same people in the same movie 10 years later.
Right. Yeah, I don't know.
It just feels unnecessary.
Weird. Yeah.
So I did not watch that, but I probably will at some point. And they went to the new Mario movie.
Oh, I heard that was good.
Yeah, I didn't go, but they said it was really good. They said it was really funny. They also saw the other new Disney movie, Hoppers, which I've heard good things about, and they both liked.
I don't even hear about that one.
I don't even know what it was about.
Yeah.
But they went and they liked it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, VIP pass holder days and Cool Kids Summer and all that is coming back. They're doing that again this year. I think the pass holder days start May 1st. We're getting 40% off of certain dining, which is actually a pretty good deal because it's some of like the buffets and stuff. And they've added Garden Grill is a new one they added this year, and something else I probably didn't take a screenshot of, which I should have. But you can go on the website and like they are doing like a lot of really good discounts for pass holders for this summer. And while I'm talking about it, I guess I'll just go look because I had like some other things too about Disney that I had like put into my and then I lost everything.
It happens.
That was my planetarium stuff. Oh, changes at Disney World in May. Big Thunder. Oh, here we go. Big Thunder Mountain is reopening on May 3rd. Soarin' Across America debuts May 26th. I believe I mentioned that before. They're redoing Soarin' to do like the 250th anniversary, and it's going to be the whole country because the California one was Soarin' over California, and then they made Soarin' over the world, so this is going to be just the United States. New Smuggler's Run mission with the Mandalorian and Grogu starts on the 22nd, so that'll be the regular Smuggler's Run ride. Will have a new mission. Both of the water parks will be open for summer starting the 12th of May. Bluey's Wild World at the Conservation Station opens on the 26th, and then Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live starts on the 26th, and the Walt Disney Studios Courtyard opens the 26th. So that's a whole thing where, so at Hollywood Studios, there was the Courtyard had like the Disney Junior dance show and like the old Little Mermaid ride and the old Star Wars meet and greets. But like the new Star Wars area has been up for a while, but you could still meet Darth Vader over here, and it was honestly just kind of chaotic and weird. So they shut all of that down and they're reimagining it and making it like an animation courtyard. So I don't know if anybody remembers, I want to say late 90s, early 2000s maybe. I don't even know. I'm not great with time. There was the giant Sorcerer Mickey hat was at Hollywood Studios. So they're putting that back in there.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then they're moving the animation experience there. So the animation experience had been at the conservation station in Animal Kingdom. And it's the one where like different Disney artists will randomly be there working and they teach you how to draw something.
Yeah.
And it's really fun. So they're moving that to Hollywood Studios, which makes more sense. They're making a whole animation courtyard around it, and that's where like I think the live Mickey Mouse Clubhouse Live will be. So you'll still have like your preschool stuff there.
Right.
And that's all gonna be in Hollywood Studios. And then Bluey will be meeting at the conservation station where the animation used to be, because honestly that makes more sense with Australia being such a big animal, crazy animal. You know, like we all relate Australia with like crazy animals, so why not put them in the conservation station? It makes sense.
Right.
So Bluey and Bingo, I believe, will both be there.
That's cool.
So yeah, we're pretty excited about that. And then, is that all that I have? Oh, and then the closures. So Soarin' is going to be closed from the 14th through the 25th of May to change it.
Right.
And then the Wildlife Express train, the Affection section, Animal Care at Conservation Station are all closed. But I guess the train is going to have to open by the 26th, because how else are you going to get to Bluey's? You know what I mean? And then the Rock and Roller Coaster, I have more about that in my other account. The Rock and Roller Coaster is being rethemed to Muppets, and it's almost ready. And then the Walt Disney World Railroad at Frontierland Station is still going to be closed. Even though they're reopening Thunder Mountain, that whole area behind is still being expanded for Villains Land. So I think that is still a whole... I was going to see if I had that other stuff in here. I might have to go in here for that. Because I did have the... I forgot my words, but I know what I mean.
I'm telling you, words have been hard lately.
Honestly. Oh, that was a different part. That's something else I want to say in a second. Let me get back to the beginning of here. Okay. So Thunder Mountain's reopening. Okay, yeah. Rock and Roller Coaster, that's what I was talking about. So the cameos coming to the queue of Rock and Roller Coaster starring the Muppets. You're going to have John Stamos, Wayne Brady, Aquafina, Neil Patrick Harris, Travis Barker, and Yvette Nicole Brown. So that's fun because she was in the new Haunted Mansion movie. Darren Criss, I don't even know who he is.
I don't know who he is either.
I don't know who he is, but he's going to be there. Neil Patrick Harris.
Is he a magician, Chris, that last name?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Danny Trejo.
Yeah.
I don't know what he has to do with the Muppets, but I like it. And Weird Al, obviously.
It's random.
And then I also saw like comments on this picture. It said that like Weird Al and Fozzie hadn't aged. It was like a picture of this and then a picture of them from like the 80s. And it was like
They haven't.
neither one of them have aged. All right, so some of the songs from the Rock and Roller Coaster. We have song 2, The Electric Mayhem, Born to Be Wild. The Electric Mayhem featuring Camilla the Chicken. Love Roller Coaster, which is The Electric Mayhem featuring Jennifer Hudson and Questlove. Rock Rock Till You Drop, The Electric Mayhem featuring Def Leppard. Walking on Sunshine, The Electric Mayhem featuring Kelly Clarkson. So those will be your Rock and Roller Coaster songs. Memorial Day weekend is the planned opening for Muppets Rock and Roller Coaster. We'll see if that happens. Yeah, I'm not going to be anywhere near that. The Disney Starlight Starbright Parade at Magic Kingdom has like this really cool, they added Peter Pan and Wendy and they look beautiful. I already said that Big Thunder's reopening. I said the pass holder magnet's coming and it's going to be Toy Story. And then there was another thing down here that was Disney. Disney revealed their full movie lineup all the way to 2029. I didn't realize how much this was. I'm not reading this. It's a lot. Actually, it's not as much as I thought, but I still don't think you guys want me to do this. But it's a lot. The Bluey movie's coming out June 8th, 2027. Simpsons movie 2. Another Star Wars movie. I didn't even know we were there. More Avengers. So yeah, there's just a lot. It's
how
a lot.
How does Disney have Simpsons? Did we talk about this before?
Yeah, they bought it. So here. This is the next thing I said.
Universal, but I think Universal's getting rid of Simpsons.
The Simpsons land at both Universal parks will be closing by the end of 2027, and Disney's talking about, because I think when they acquired whatever Fox, they must have bought to have, because the Simpsons is on Disney Plus.
Right.
So whatever they bought or whatever Monopoly merger nonsense they did there.
Yeah.
They now own The Simpsons, right? So Universal has to take The Simpsons out, and Disney's talking about doing a Simpsons ride.
Yeah, I think they are taking it out. I heard there was talk about it being replaced with Pokemon, but I don't know how true that is.
Oh,
I
that would
don't
be
know
cool.
if I saw that on a legit site or just a random thing, you know.
Right.
Speaking of Monopolies,
yes, I knew this was gonna go. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, let's go.
Finally. But it wasn't who was it that said it?
I don't know.
Somebody, that Ticketmaster and Live Nation are an illegal monopoly.
But
you don't fucking say.
Right.
I mean, I don't understand who okayed that sale, right? Like, don't they have to? Doesn't the Federal Trade, whatever? Don't they have to sign off on mergers like that? Like, don't they have to get that okayed?
Yeah, but if they're getting paid under the table, you know what I mean? Bribes and things and whatnot. Right. I guess that's how. That's all supposed to be illegal, but that's how you get there.
Wait, I know I sent it. What did I?
I know I saw it. Unless it was
right
all
here.
a fever dream.
A jury has ruled that Live Nation Ticketmaster is an illegal monopoly. A judge will determine whether or not to break the company up in addition to other damages.
They should break the company up and additional damages to everybody.
The administration tried to settle the lawsuit with a slap on the wrist, but state AG said no way.
Good.
So, yeah. I don't know what that means. Remember a long time ago when, like, the Live Nation or Ticketmaster got in trouble for something and we all got, like, money in our accounts that, like, we never used or could never use?
No, I don't.
Do you remember that?
No.
I don't remember what it was for, but, like, yeah, we were all given, like...
But you couldn't use it.
Gift card, kind of, like, money in our Ticketmaster account to, like, use towards tickets, but it was only, like, select tickets or something like that.
That doesn't seem very fair.
Right.
I hope it's not another one of those.
Right.
I hope they give you, like, real money back, because they should.
Absolutely.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
I hope that, like, something real comes of it.
Yeah, I know.
Because honestly, that doesn't even, like, as good as it is that they ruled that, it still doesn't sound super promising.
Right, there's still more steps. Like, now a jury just found that it was a monopoly. Like, you don't... Why do we need a jury to determine that? Like, you don't fucking... Like, it's obviously a monopoly. There's no competition. They bought their own competition. How were they ever allowed to do that?
And I feel like we've said this multiple times. Like, when we were growing up, like, we learned about monopolies and that, like, they're not allowed. And now it's just...
Everywhere.
Fine. It's just totally
Every
fine.
Company
like,
owns...
Comcast isn't a fucking monopoly.
Every company owns its competition.
Right. Even
like,
Disney. You know,
like
I love Disney, but I'm not going to act like they're not monopolizing.
PG&E, P&G, I think it is. That, like, where they own all of them. Like, all the fucking like brands.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Like
yeah. I think it is PNG, right? Yeah.
Own
Johnson and Johnson.
Yeah. They all own their own competition. It's fucking wild.
And like down, like our like cable down here is like Comcast, and then it's like, well, you could technically have AT&T, but like they are even worse.
Right.
And like there should be more than 2 choices.
Right.
I don't think there is.
I don't know. I don't have cable, but
I mean, but even I guess we don't have cable either. We use it for internet. Yeah. We don't have cable. We do use it for internet.
I use Wire 3 or something like that.
Oh, you do have a choice. Okay.
Yeah. We just got it. We did have Comcast.
Yeah, because I feel like
I think it was Comcast or whatever else it was called. It's called something else. Xfinity.
Xfinity, yeah, but that's Comcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had that, and then Wire 3 came in, and so now we have that.
Maybe I'll look into that because I've always had Comcast, and then I felt like the only other choice was AT&T. But I had a friend that worked from home, and she would lose full work days because AT&T would be down.
Yeah, I think Wire 3 does use AT&T's shit though.
But see,
yeah, just like how T-Mobile uses.
But it's still a fucking monopoly.
Right.
I feel like that still falls under the definition. You know what I mean? You're just pretending like you got other companies so you don't look like a monopoly.
Right. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe something will come of that. Ticketmaster and Live Nation. That'd be cool if they got broke up.
That would be cool.
But like, are the same people still gonna run it then?
They shouldn't. You should have like the people that were charged with making the monopoly. Maybe they should like go to jail or have a fine or not be allowed to run this shit. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Mormon wife updates, I guess.
Tell us because I don't know anything.
I think the last time we talked, I don't know, Jesse and her husband had divorced yet, right?
I don't think so. I feel like it was the Dakota stuff and the Bachelorette stuff, and I feel like that's where we were.
Yeah, but Jesse and her
and Jesse's the hairdresser one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are no longer together, and him and Dakota are supposedly like living together. And
is him the one that like his face was too small for his head?
Yeah, his face is too small.
Okay, I'm just trying to like
I can't
put
remember
people
his name
together
right now.
Okay, but we know what that means.
And then Dakota, so she lost the Bachelorette, right?
Right.
Because she was
a bitch.
Being investigated for DV. And he is now on a show called Unwell, and it's like, okay, well, he was also being investigated, so why does his shit get to air? But they did pull him from what's that one reality show, the villas where they all went, and Vanderpump Rules. I guess there's like a spin-off of Vanderpump Rules for like this villa summer house. I don't fucking know. But the Mormon husbands, they were all they all went to it, and it was filmed, and she cut him out of it.
Good.
Yeah, so that didn't get aired. But now they just came back and said that she was cleared of anything.
Good.
Taylor.
So does she get her new Bachelorette?
So I don't know. I read somewhere that they were gonna announce that it was going to air, but it's just kind of annoying at this point because like you were so quick to take it from her.
Right.
Like, how many people are in trouble with the law that still get their shows aired? You know what I mean?
Right.
Not that it's right, I guess, but like, if you're gonna do it to one, let's do it to all, not just pick and choose the women. Now, this is like some. I don't know if it's God. I hate all the like shit that pops up when you just try to.
I hate pop-ups.
Open something.
And then you read like 2 sentences of an article, and it's like, you have to pay if you want to keep reading this.
Right.
It's like, fuck you, New York Times. Or whoever.
I don't know. It still says it was pulled. Nothing comes up that it wasn't. So, or like that they announced it being on now. So I don't know.
It's just so shitty. Like you said, like, there's so many people that are in trouble and going through investigations and can still just go about their lives, but
I mean,
you take
Dakota.
it from this girl.
Yeah.
Right,
Dakota
like he's still
himself.
able to be on shit, and he's in the same fucking lawsuit
and she
or whatever.
Was granted a restraining order against him. That doesn't just happen.
And the only show he got taken off of was Vanderpump because the Vanderpump woman was like, I'm not supporting him.
Right.
Not even like the network, like the woman herself that runs the Vanderpump Rules shit, right? That's what I heard. My sister's like really into her, and like That's, I think, like, why, like, sometimes I see her stuff specifically. And that's what I think, like, after you said it, I remember reading that. But it wasn't the network. It was her specifically.
Saying,
was like,
there's
I'm
too
not
much going on there. I'm cutting out his shit.
And, like, good for her. Now I'm a fan. I'm
Right.
still not going to watch that shit, but I'll go. I don't know. My sister's
Right.
trying to make me go somewhere about it. I'll do that now.
Yeah, so I don't know. She, I hope she does get The Bachelorette
I hope
aired.
she does. Or something
Like,
better.
that
You know what I mean?
he wasn't able to fucking ruin everything for her.
Or maybe she gets something better that's, like, not, like, a bunch of men. You know what I mean? Like, let her have a girl show that's not, like, just...
Right.
You know what I mean? Just...
Right.
If the Bachelorette wants to be hoes, then, like, maybe we don't want to support the Bachelorette either. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because I don't like that. Like you said, like, it just doesn't make any sense. Why are you just pulling her to pull her?
Right. It should have never been pulled.
No, honestly.
There was no charges filed, and they pulled it over a video that he released, but I guess we hadn't actually seen the video, but we all knew that happened.
Right, the incident was...
Every time I think of it, I think of fucking Chris Brown, like, who's literally just announced a tour, and people are throwing their money at him to buy tickets to his tour. How is he still... Like, it pisses me off. How?
After the Super Bowl...
How is he still supported?
When people were all, like, talking about Super Bowl stuff still, and he went on the internet and was like, that's why they should have had me. No! Like, how
fuck
you.
Does that man still have a career?
I honestly don't know. He's the
It's
worst.
so sad to me for Rihanna, who everyone says they love. Like, everyone's Queen Rihanna, about, you know what I mean? But then
you support Chris Brown. Mm-mm.
Him?
Nope.
What? You can't. How do you support both?
No. You're wishy-washy.
Right. Ugh, makes me so mad.
Right.
Well, speaking of that terrible men, that guy David was finally...
Yeah, good. We saw that was coming.
D4
I know.
Avid. I don't know. I think it says David, right? Is that what it's supposed to say?
I was thinking the same thing earlier because I sent the same article over and I was like, I read it in my head as David, but I don't know how a 4 makes an A.
Right, or is it supposed to make an A? Like, is it David? Is that his name?
I don't know what else it would be. D4 vid?
D4, because there's no I either. It's D4VD.
I'm just...
So I've never heard his name said out loud, I don't think. I think I've only read it.
Deforved. I don't know. I'm trying to sound it out over
I don't know.
I
think I've only read it or seen it. I've never heard it said, right?
Yeah, same.
But he was
I don't even know what
arrested.
kind of music he makes. But, like, good. I'm glad he was arrested because he clearly killed that little girl.
Yeah, and he was arrested on, like, because she was underage and for her murder.
Yeah, and, like, I mean, I guess, okay, I shouldn't say clearly because, I mean, I guess everything's allegedly, right? Because, like, I don't know these people or their cases. I'm not a lawyer, in case you didn't know. I'm not a lawyer or a law enforcement officer. So I don't know, and I can't say clearly.
But they took a very long time to build a case, so they didn't just do it without evidence, right?
And they found this girl's body in the back of his Tesla, so...
That was impounded. That he didn't report stolen. Did he report it missing?
No, because he knew there was a body in it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is all adding up, and like you said, they took enough time.
They took a very long time.
Pretty sure they have a pretty solid fucking case.
Right.
Or you wouldn't have done it because you let him out a couple of times, and they're like, no, it's chill, it wasn't him.
Right. He did put in a plea. Sorry, I just have to yawn. Fuck, I was telling her earlier, like, I could literally fall asleep at any moment. I think something's wrong with me. But
he was tired.
He put in a not guilty plea today, so he's defending it.
Well, I mean, I feel like you have to, right? Like, so you're just like, yep, I'm murdering teenagers and throwing them in the trunk. You know what I mean?
Right. I guess that's not something you want to admit to, but I feel like if they have enough against you, then, like, as a defense attorney would, like, suggest you take a plea deal.
Yeah.
If they don't see a way of you, like, winning or something, you know what I mean?
Right. So you think that he must think that he's got some kind of way to get away with it in order to plead not guilty?
Right. And they say the death penalty's on the table for him. Good.
Well, maybe that's why he's pleading not guilty, doing anything he's trying to get the hell out of there.
Yeah, but if you have enough evidence against you, you can take a plea deal that doesn't include the death sentence.
Right. But was he even offered one? Or is he going to try it this way first and then take the plea deal when he realizes how much they have?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because you can change.
Right. Probably. Dakota made some statement. I did send it, but I don't think I actually care what he has to say.
Nope, fuck him. I don't give a
so.
shit about his statement.
And then Bieberchella happened.
Oh, you know what? I feel like I don't know a lot about it, but from what I did see, like we've said before, I feel like good for him. It seems like he's out here healing.
I think absolutely. I think it was very good for him.
Yeah.
And I know there was a lot of controversy or whatever. The internet makes anything controversial
Yeah.
about how he went up on the first weekend and just sang. And I don't know. He played both weekends, but I don't know if he did the same set both weekends. I'm not actually sure.
Right, the first one was when he like pulled up his
but he pulled up the
computer,
laptop,
right?
yeah, and like had like harmonized with his younger self.
And I think that's
like,
really cute.
I thought it was cute. I think that like fans would have, like, no, I don't think fans were the ones complaining about it, right?
No,
it was like haters,
random internet haters
who were just trying to like
Trolls.
have something to say.
Yeah.
Because I feel like as like a fan, that would be really fucking cool to see.
Absolutely. And I think even as someone who's not necessarily a fan, but supports him as somebody that
we saw like
grow up and that
how
we feel
hard he was struggling and
now we're
like
both
that.
crying.
Yeah.
because like we saw him like come up and like his mom basically like sold him to hip hop at age 10. You know what I mean? And just let him go off with Usher, and like he clearly came up in like some kind of controversial crazy times. I'm sure he's been through some shit, and it's nice to see him like alive.
Right.
And like doing what's best for him to move. It felt, again, I didn't even watch any of this shit. I just saw it on the internet. But it seemed like a healing thing for him.
Yeah,
you know
I
what
feel
I mean?
like that
to go
too.
back, and I think sometimes too, like that time in his life had to have had some trauma, you would think, you know what I mean? That young, being away from your family. Like, I think some people can't even go back and look at it. So for him to go back through it publicly, it seems like a big healing thing.
Right.
Yeah, I'm happy for him.
Yeah, I think it was really cool. And then last weekend, this like past weekend, Billie Eilish was in the crowd, and I get when One Less Lonely Girl, like back when he did that tour for that album. I'm not that big on like Bieber shit, so I can't think like what album that was or whatever, you know.
The song is.
But when he toured sang One Less Lonely Girl, he brought up a fan from the audience and like sat her in a chair and sang it to her.
That's cute.
And so Billie Eilish has like always been very vocal about like how she was like a huge Bieber fan, and Haley pushed Billie up on stage when he was singing One Less Lonely Girl, and she there's like video of her obviously like going up the stage, and she's like so like overwhelmed by it that she can't even walk. She's like falling as she's trying to like run up the ramp to the stage.
That's so cute.
And then like Justin comes down and like gets her and like sings One Less Lonely Girl to her, and then she's like crying when she gets off stage. And her mom had made a post like saying how Justin's always been really supportive of Billie and like always had her back.
Oh,
yeah,
that's so cute.
Yeah, and I think because she was so young too, and he saw like you know, a bit of himself in whatever.
Right. A bit of a kindred spirit situation.
Right.
Yeah, that's cute. I gotta stop crying, but it's not gonna happen because I'm tired.
But yeah, and he was the highest paid performer in Coachella history, because I did also read that he negotiated the Coachella contract without his label or something like that, so he didn't have anybody
to cut in.
Nice.
Good for him. You know, good for fucking him. And that's the benefit of letting your mom sell you into hip hop at age 10. He's been in the industry for so fucking long. He knows what he's doing. He's clearly a smart person.
Yeah. And I don't know how true this is, but the fact that, because you know, he recently sold his entire catalog. So he doesn't own any of his older music, so he would have had to pay to perform it. But I don't know, someone was saying there was like some sort of loophole that he used YouTube videos.
And that's his YouTube.
Right.
Nice.
Like there was some sort of loophole there.
Because he's not like playing the music, he's playing his YouTube channel.
Right.
You know what? What a genius though.
Right.
Good for him. I like it, and I believe it, because I feel like he's done a couple of things like throughout the years that have been like real smart and like getting back at, you know what I mean? So I feel like I believe all of this, and I love it.
Yeah, I think the positive was needed. I'm glad that that came out, like, and he probably felt like that love from his fans and shit, because you've got an entire crowd of people singing songs that you made when you were
a child,
12.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
That's really sweet, and like I'm really like you said, like really happy for him. I'm really glad that like that played out the way that it did.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah, so Bieberchella's over.
Oh, I want to say one more positive Coachella thing. I guess I read when Sabrina Carpenter went the first time, she was a small act, and she said, "I'll be back when I'm headlining."
Yeah.
And then she was headlining,
And she brought out fucking
Madonna and a whole new song. But I just think that's so cute and full circle to be like, "I'll be back when I'm headlining," and then here
Right.
you are. You know what I mean?
Right.
And like she's like so on fire right now.
Right.
Like she went back to be like, "Fucking told you
And
guys."
brought out Madonna. That's insane.
That's insane. And I mean, I don't know, like Madonna,
who else
like,
has done that?
That's
Britney
wild,
Spears?
right?
You know?
Exactly, literally. That's it. Yeah, right, Madonna.
Yeah, so that was
And
really
like,
cool.
good on Madonna for still performing at age 203.
And looking the same. Like, she looks the same as she did when she performed with Britney.
Honestly, like, what are you doing?
Yeah,
I mean, good for her though. You know what I mean? If that's what you want to do it. Girl power. Have fun, Madonna.
Yeah. That was pretty cool for Sabrina, I'm sure.
Yeah, honestly, that is really cool. And I gotta get it together. It was all just so cute.
Yeah.
All right. I feel like I have other like. Oh, I have a celebrity thing to talk about. What's his name? One of the twins straight up tackled and held somebody at gunpoint that broke in his house.
Oh,
That's
Dylan
crazy.
And Cole Sprouse.
Yeah,
I forget
wild.
which one, but
Me too. That's crazy.
That is fucking crazy. But good for him.
Someone said online, the street life is Zach and Cody.
Stupid. Sometimes the internet is so funny.
No, right? 'Cause, like, that is really funny. It is stupid, but it's also really
they're
funny.
so clever in the comments sometimes.
And I think that's the only reason I even remember that story, because I thought that was so fucking funny. Oh, that shit was funny.
I love reading comments. Sometimes the comment section is better than like the.
I think most of the time
Yeah.
the comment section's better. You know what I mean? Like, I'm
Yeah.
always in the comments. And like, Eric doesn't have social media, so he does not understand like when I like will tell him, because who else am I going to tell? You know
Right.
what I mean? I'll be like, oh, and this person said. He's like, what person? In the comments.
Yeah.
The people in the comments, hello. I'm trying to see if I have anything else good in here. Joe Exotic talking shit on the internet, but we don't.
Who? Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Why is he allowed the internet?
And that's what somebody said. So he was talking shit on the internet, and then somebody said, Joe Exotic, how are you commenting from prison? And he said, it's all corrupt, girl. So
His cop boyfriend probably got him an iPod.
He's still in prison, and he's still commenting on people's Facebook statuses from prison. Let's see, what is this? Look, I screenshot a bunch of comments here, but this was my own stuff. And what's this? Oh, Indominus.
I saw this doesn't have anything to do with prison or anything, and actually I'm not even a huge fan of this person, Morgan Wallen, but I know, shoot me dead. Like, I can't believe I just said I'm not a fan of Morgan Wallen, but I'm just not. I don't know why.
I'm not a fan.
I don't know why. He just gives me the biggest ick.
He comes across as like a big ass crybaby bitch.
Like, he gives me the biggest ick.
And like, just like super hypocritical and just like very like man-childy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I just can't. But he's coming to Gainesville, and everyone's like, it's the one show I think he's gotten in Florida on this new tour is in Gainesville. But I saw a TikTok of a girl who was driving down the road in wherever he just was. I don't fucking know. And his tour bus is behind them, and he's sitting in the front seat. And they're freaking out. And they hung their heads out the window and like waving to him. And he took a selfie with them hanging out of their car window. And then she wrote him on social media and was like, hey, you're in front. They're like young girls. She's probably like 16, 15, I don't know. And he's like, you just took a picture of me and my sister. Can we have the picture? And he actually sent it to her. So,
that's so
as
cute.
much as I hate Morgan Wallen, like that was a cool
yeah.
moment.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, but I'm a fan of that particular incident. That
and
is
she
really
was
cool.
like freaking out in this car, like, you know.
I mean, that probably made her weird.
Absolutely,
you know what
like
I mean?
that. Someone's like in the comments, like, that is the flex you think it is. Like,
yeah, honestly, you know what? You can have that one. You can have that one. That is cool. Yeah, I'm the same. I don't have a super good reason, but he just comes across as like, I don't know.
I don't even like his music, and I know people think I'm crazy for that. I guess, like, if somebody's problem comes on or whatever, I don't change it. But like, I've never like listened to his entire album.
No.
Or looked up his music to intentionally listen to it.
Yeah. No.
Do you know what I mean? But if it comes on, I'm not like, change this shit. Like, I will listen to it. But
Yeah, I guess so. My cousin, who I would never expect to listen to country music in a million years, she made a playlist recently, but it was like popular songs from years throughout. So like it was a specific thing, and like it
right.
came on, and I was like, cannot believe that you put a Morgan Wallen song. Like I just didn't expect you to do that. And she was like, it was on theme, and like so we did listen to it because it
Right.
was part of what I don't remember what the hell. How that would have came up because she was making them for like people's birthdays and like it wouldn't have been someone's birthday, wouldn't have been when he was making. So I don't remember what it was, but she was making like themed playlists,
Right.
and whatever the dates that she was using, one of his songs, and I was just surprised to hear like
That she had
that she had chosen that, and she was like, it's on theme, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
what
I'll
the
listen
theme
to him,
was.
but you know what I've been really into lately is Ella Langley. Her voice is so pretty.
Is she a Miranda Lambert friend? I feel like I've heard like an Ella person, but it was like a Miranda Lambert
I don't
friend,
know.
and I don't know that I know who that is.
I don't know. She's done like a song with like Riley Green. I don't know. I've been you know, actively looking up her name and listening to her music.
And is that country?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
But I do, yeah. I like her voice, and all of her songs that I've heard are really good.
That's why I just assumed Miranda Lambert because I feel like she had like
it's possible that they're like friends, yeah.
Well, sometimes like for a while, like I was listening to a lot of her stuff because I like her girl band Pistol Annies. I like her girl band, and then sometimes she'll like she does a lot with like other women artists. You know what I mean? I feel like she's more likely to collaborate with like other women than men for some reason, and I like that about her.
To me.
She does seem like a bitch, but like a lot of her collaborations are with like other women.
Yeah, that's true.
So like I do like
she's
that.
She's very supportive.
Yeah, and she does have like a girl band, and like her girl band is her girl band music is a little rough around the edges.
Yeah.
It's a lot about like smoking pot and killing men.
Right.
So like I am a big fan of them. It's called Pistol Annies, and it's like a country girl group, and it's
I don't think I've ever actually listened to
music.
any of their songs.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. I was listening to like an album they made a couple of years ago, and then I've recently been like letting Apple make me a playlist. So I've been listening to like my Apple station, so it'll throw like them in there because it knows that I've listened to it before. That too. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, when it throws in some of the new country, I do just skip it because I don't know a lot of it or care about it.
Right.
The country pop's not my thing, but like I mean, if like George Strait comes on, I'm absolutely hitting the favorite on that one.
Right. I just got tickets to Tim McGraw.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yeah, he's coming back to the amphitheater.
Oh, really? When?
I don't remember.
With lawn seats?
Yeah.
Okay, maybe. Let me know the date and maybe I'll see.
Yeah.
I might be interested. Who are you going with?
Chris.
We'll talk about it later. Okay.
Yeah, it's just so far I just had me and him, and then I invited Allie and Dwayne, but I don't know, they were gonna get tickets when we were just all together, and like the Ticketmaster wasn't working, so I don't know if she ever got them, but I don't know. I just feel
Ticketmaster
like
not working because they're dismantling it.
I think she was on the wrong site.
Uh-uh.
I think she typed in like probably almost like scammed herself out of the money. So then she gave up because we had been, you know, bar hopping, and it probably wasn't the best time to try.
Right, not the best time to be using your debit card on the internet, guys.
Right.
Don't use your credit card on the internet like that.
But I just feel like he's one of those ones that like probably aren't gonna tour much longer.
No, like honestly,
and
I would
like
go to
all
that.
of his music is solid, so I feel like I've seen him before, but he for $40 I think it was for lawn seats, like.
But I don't think I would bring like a man with me. I would maybe like see if my sister wanted to come over, and that's who I would bring because like my man doesn't know anything about country music.
Right.
So I
well, yeah, that's fair
him.
enough. But Chris does.
Well, it just sounds like it's a couple.
Yeah.
You know, you got another couple. You guys are a couple.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't have to be.
I'm
like
gonna
that.
get my sister, and that's gonna be my couple.
That's fine. It doesn't have to be like that. Yeah, it's not. It's not.
Because I'm not bringing a man to that.
Yeah.
Not the one I have. At least he doesn't know.
Right. No, it's not like that. I'm sure by the time the concert comes, there'll be way more people.
Yeah.
Coming.
Yeah, let me know that date, and I'll talk to my sister because I feel like my sister would definitely be interested in that.
Yeah, and I think it's like either summer. It's later. It's not coming up soon.
Okay, cool. That's good. That's good. Because we'll have to work out like babysitters and shit.
Yeah, it's later. It's not coming up soon. I just don't remember when.
But you know what? Eric will take care of a baby, and he can't go to Tim McGraw because he doesn't know who that is.
Right.
So perfect. I'll get my sister, and we'll leave our kids with the man that I'm not bringing.
Perfect.
That'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
That's funny.
But yeah, so he's touring.
So that's exciting.
But yeah. I don't know. Do we have anything else?
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know. I think I sent like some other things on the. I mean, I don't know how much of it's relevant because I don't even remember what's what anymore.
Right. Yeah,
and
when I
once
was
we're
scrolling
talk
back,
about
I'm like,
some
I don't remember where we stopped last time, so just went with like the newest shit.
all right, so I said rock and roller coaster, rock and roller coaster, rock and roller coaster, Disney World, Disney World, Disney World. Ryan Reynolds is proud of Blake Lively for her legal battle, and you know what? Good thing. Joe Jonas was at WrestleMania performing.
I saw that.
Random as shit.
He does random side quests. I feel like he's like a side quest person.
He is. He really is. And it's always like, what is he doing there?
Right.
And then like, Joe Bros are going on a world tour, but nope, this man's got to stop it to go to WrestleMania.
Right.
Just another Bieber thing. Big Sean said, you dedicated your whole life to this man. You gave us your whole life. I think I speak for everyone when I say thank you, bro. And then Justin Bieber was just cheesing hard, so that was cute. I'm glad that like
Justin Timberlake posted about him too. I guess he had like mentioned. I guess one of the songs that he did a TikTok like that he played from TikTok was a Justin Timberlake song that he recorded himself singing back when he was young.
Oh, cute!
And then he like harmonized with it or whatever, like at Coachella. And then Timberlake posted a video of like them meeting when Bieber was young. And was like, I'm proud of you, man. Like, whatever. Like,
oh, now I'm crying again.
Yeah.
That's so cute.
I think he posted that today.
Yeah, I don't follow him, but I'll have to check it out because that is cute.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Sabrina the Teenage Witch is 50. Happy birthday, Melissa Joan Hart.
Yeah.
David was arrested. We already said that. We don't have to talk about that. I already talked about that. This was... I knew that Shaq said some other weird shit. So Shaq, unprompted, said if Big Bird ever got his shit together, he'd be a top 3 NBA center. But then Shaq also said, I don't like athletes or superstars because they're a-holes. I denounced myself from being a celebrity about 10 years ago because those people are weird. I'm not weird. You just said
that Big Bird
would be a top 3 NBA center. What do you mean? That's a weird thing to say. And my favorite part is that
if you got his shit together.
Shaq, unprompted. Right, and what shit does Big Bird need to get together?
You mean if Big Bird was real?
Right, right, exactly. What shit does he need to get together to get into the NBA? What is that? And then you're going to go back and say that you're not weird.
Real.
And this was the ironic one. We were kind of scrolling here, and I was like, I'm going to wait. Safari guide who once said he'd rather be killed by an elephant than ever shoot one killed by a charging elephant.
Well, you know,
and you know
really
what?
Good at manifesting.
I'm glad that you're not an elephant killer, man.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
But the elephant is a human killer.
Yeah. And I think that is. The only other thing that like I kind of scrolled past was just like Aubrey Plaza being pregnant with her weird cat friend. Because like people are giving her shit about it, but like let that woman live.
With her weird cat. Oh.
Yeah.
Why does she have a cat?
So I guess it's from like a new animated. She's doing like a new like adult cartoon. Yeah, it's gotta be
something that she's like promoting.
So she was like walking around New York City like pregnant with her fucking cat, and then people are like, "She's so weird." Yeah, she's been fucking weird. I don't know why you guys are acting like this is
promoting something.
Right? It's not like
it's weird so that it's talked about.
Right? I feel like she's not gross weird. She's like funny weird, and like I'm okay. I'm a fan, honestly.
Right.
But people are like mad that she's pregnant because her husband committed suicide. But like it's been a couple of years, and like what, she's not supposed to ever move on. You know what I mean? She has a new partner and she's pregnant. Like the internet has been like giving her shit about
what the fuck?
Yeah, and like, can we just let her live?
Yeah. What the fuck? She's meant to move on. Like she's
not. You know what I mean? Like she's late 30s. It's not like she's, you know what I mean? And like, not that age even matters, but like her life shouldn't stop.
Right? What the fuck?
Yeah. People are so giving her shit for being pregnant. Like, she's allowed to move on, guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then they're talking shit about her weird cat, but like she's been fucking weird. I feel like walking around pregnant with a person in a cat suit is not even weird for her.
Right.
For like a normal person maybe, but like for Aubrey Plaza it feels pretty.
I feel like it's pretty normal for like celebrity that's promoting something.
Right. Even for any celebrity. But especially one that like we know is a little odd. You know what I mean? Like she played like a real goofy person in Parks and Rec. I know you didn't watch it, but her character is great, and I think that might be who she is in real life. Yeah, anyway, I'm a fan of hers, and I think that they should leave her alone.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
I don't know about our weird cat show, but I will check it out if I figure out what it is and where it is and the nighttime. Because honestly, I'm so tired. I'm not even watching real TV anymore. I watch like reruns of Arrested Development because I already know what they're gonna say.
I know. There's a show that just came out that like it's like I've watched the last. Watch it? Well, I've told you about it. It's really fucked up show on Amazon.
I don't remember.
The Boys.
Oh, I watched that originally,
Yeah.
remember? And then I told you, and
Yeah.
you were starting it when I was on like season 3.
Yeah. So the new season just came out. And it's the
I'm not
final
there.
season.
Don't talk to me about it.
I
I'm not
haven't
there.
started it.
Okay, good. Me neither.
Because it's like 3 weeks in, I think, and I've not watched one episode of it because I just don't think about it. I forget.
Yeah, Eric and I have watched every other. We started it in the beginning when it came out. We started watching it, and we watched it together the whole time. So like we can't.
Right, and that's something me and Chris watched together too. So.
Right.
And I've been working nights, and then I don't want to watch a show during the day. I feel like I don't know.
And I feel like that is a show that we really cannot watch when Paris is
No,
around.
absolutely not.
So like that's hard for us.
I
too.
don't even want to watch that show with my teenage children around.
Honestly, fair. I wouldn't even watch that show with like parents.
Right? No.
You know what I mean? I won't watch that show with anybody.
No.
I mean, I watch it with Eric, but you know what I mean. Other than that, like I'd watch it with you guys, but like only like other adults that are on like the same page or like the same like age group. You know what I mean? I don't want to watch it with anyone much older or younger than me. Like,
or that I don't know very well.
Right,
either.
right. If I don't know you, that would also be awkward because I'm gonna laugh at this shit, and like I don't want you to judge me for it.
Right.
Because
I don't even want to tell you that I watch it because I don't want you to judge me for it.
Yeah, honestly though, like it's wild. I told somebody else about it.
Fucked up show I've ever watched.
Oh, 100%. And like not even the parts that you expect to be fucked up. Like there's some stuff that like you know is going to be fucked up, but then there's also like octopus sucking dick, and it's like I didn't even expect that.
Right.
Where did it?
Right. It's like what? At this point, I think like we watch it because we're like, how crazy or can this get?
How much worse can this get?
Like,
how much
what's gonna happen now? Because that was really fucked up. So like, how is it gonna get more fucked up?
Everything's fucked up. That's why it has to be the final season. I'm sure they're gonna. What? I don't even know how.
I mean, their minds probably need a break.
Probably.
Like we gotta stop this. We can't live in this like mindset.
Yeah, you
anymore.
can't live in that mindset. No, I was insane. That show is fucking insane.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm excited for it. So there was a weird sci-fi cowboy show in the early 2000s apparently that had one season and then it went away and all the fanboys were mad and now they are rebooting it. So Eric is making me watch the original one so that we can watch the new one together. So it's called Firefly. And it is growing on me at first. It's so weird because like they're in space, but they've also got like this Western cowboy thing going on. So they're like space cowboys.
Okay.
Yeah, but like they talk like real bad like cowboy grammar, but like in their space. You know what I mean? Like
okay.
I don't know. And like it is growing on me. But at first I was like, this is, and like it's early 2000s, so it was a lot of like sexist just stuff that like I don't think is funny.
Right.
And, like, one of them I didn't even realize until Eric was telling me, because I was like, I feel like all these people are, like, now that I've gotten into it, I'm like, I feel like these guys are all, like, pretty funny. Like, why aren't any of them in Things? Like, I don't know any of these people. And it turns out that a lot of them are in Things. I just don't actually watch new TV shows. I don't.
Right.
I don't even know what plays on TV anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it turns out that a lot of them are on shows. I just don't know those shows because I'm not watching TV like a regular person, I guess. So it's interesting. There's going to be a new Firefly. I am still watching the new Scrubs. We're caught up on that, and that's pretty good. There hasn't been a new Muppet show yet, but I'm pretty excited that it will happen because everybody loved the one they did. So they probably just have to like figure out how to go and make it a regular thing. I don't know, but I'm patiently waiting for news of that.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have anything else. I didn't even know how we were going to talk for an hour because we didn't have that much.
I say that every
time. Here we go. Right, here we go.
Here we are. All right, well, on that note, thanks for being here.
Yeah. We'll be back.
We'll be back next month.
Peace out.
Peace out. K-Town down.
If you like this, share with a friend. Don't forget to like and follow.
And find us on all social media at parkinglotchats.podcast. That's Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. Same handle.
Thanks for being here.